Hello and welcome back to Deadfire. So, we need to go and speak to the Rowatines, and we need to speak to the Valians, and we need to do so quickly, as my voice is slowly dying, and this is definitely the last episode I'm recording today. Oh god, yes. Got this, you know, you got that tickle at the back of your throat like you're gonna cough, and then you don't, and then you just kinda, you know, you end up just, I don't know. Not great. Anyway. Probably means I should have stopped before this episode, but I'm very interested to see what's going on with the story. So, we shall press on. Right. Along this way, and we will go to Rawatai first, I think. Down to the Brass Citadel. Please let me just get into a conversation, and don't give me another one where I have to do a narration. Thank you. When it paused, that little bit of lag, I was like, it's gonna make me narrate. Ah, right. Anyway. Should be good. Right, we got two people we need to speak to here. We should probably also speak to Atsura, although she'll probably tell us to speak to Atsura. Right. Hello.
You look like you've come with a purpose.
Did you get Queen Onikaza's fruit basket? Her expression darkens and she draws on her pipe.
I got her message all right.
She sighs angrily, smoke filtering through her teeth. What was with all the black powder at Asango? A look of surprise passes over her face. She tries to cover it up with a grunt.
Noticed that, did you? Saltpeter is one of our chief resources at Rawatai, and we believe in putting resources to use. Now you can see why we didn't want the Valians nosing around our fort.
Very well. Alright, so we just got a bit of lore there. That's okay. Lore commands. I hope it wasn't one of these situations where you had to choose one and then the other people just won't talk to you anymore. Like, because we chose the Hawana, the Valians and the Rawatines just won't speak to us. I'm guessing we just need to speak to the right people.
By the kitchen.
They weren't that bad.
Atsura folds his hands and cocks his head, watching you like an especially thoughtful bird of prey. He waits several seconds before speaking.
I must thank you most humbly for your help. You've rendered Okaya and all of us a great service.
Kaya. Okay. Oh, she's the scientist that we took up to Seiyuka. Okay. Okaya reported you have a job for me.
Oh, indeed.
His eyes flash and an eager smile creeps along his face.
A great injustice plagues the archipelago, and we have an opportunity to end it. A thriving slave trade disrupts the Deadfire. I've determined that it's being run from the island known as Crookspur.
Oh, well done. What's the Royal Deadfire Company's interest in slavers?
Getting rid of them.
He purses his lips and primly turns up his nose.
Slavers sow chaos wherever they ply their unsavory business. They uproot communities, disrupt trade, and attract the vilest criminals.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, they've been allowed to operate here for years.
He frowns. What do you mean by allowed? He glances at you through hooded eyes, a sneaky grin playing at his lips. He quickly suppresses it.
Why, if the Huana had marshaled their forces, the slaver problem never would have reached this extent.
He spreads his hands in an innocuous gesture, as though this should have been obvious.
That it has is a failure we must lay at the feet of the Kahanga royals.
I see, he sniffs dourly. You're being too hard on the Huana.
The world is a hard place. Should we make excuses for those who do not face its trials? 2,000 years ago, our people began the conquest of Rawatai. The land was new to us. Many of its inhabitants were better equipped.
He tenses his fingers and raises his eyebrows.
But we overcame them. We were unified where they were scattered. And we were not content to huddle in cliff caves and subsist. We were determined to make a better life for ourselves.
Where are you going with this?
The Valians and the Principe will tear Deadfire asunder, and the Juana will stand by and let it happen. So, we must do everything we can to defend the archipelago and its people.
He stands a little straighter, drawing his shoulders back.
We shall ensure that the slavers do not return by stationing one of our most elite fleets at Crookspur.
He watches you as he explains this, eyes searching your face. That seems aggressive.
We will never resolve Deadfire's piracy and slavery problems with nice words, as much as I might like to.
He smiles indulgently.
In any case, our attentions are now focused on Sayuka for now. I'm sure the Hazanui will summon you when the time is right.
All right. Well, I'll see you later then.
Rhyming Hazanui with...
Pretty much just a lot of lore off of that one. Wonder if the Valians are going to have anything more, or whether that's it from, in terms of getting new quests. Only Onikaza had one. I guess it did kind of tell us go and speak to Aethys, but you probably know at this point. When it tells me go and do the main quest, my first thought is, what else can I be doing other than the main quest? So, right.
Will your mighty fortress protect you from the Adra Colossus?
Much better than wooden huts, my friend.
You cannot stand against such a force.
And I do kind of want to head out by sea and then head back with Zoti to go to the Sacred Stair. So we'll do that. Yeah. Oh, wait. Queen's Birth. Queen's Birth. Changed my mind. What's Queen's Birth? Did that work, or did I just break the game? That did not work. Okay. Let's head to Queen's Birth. I guess it's Queen's Birth. Fine. Whatever. The fact we would have come in on the right side for the Valian place doesn't bother me at all. I'm wondering whether the reason there isn't a fast travel to the Valian place is there's a point later.
I take it the Hazanui runs a tight ship. Do you ever disagree with orders?
Naturally. And I bark about it until the boss tells me to stand down.
You Rawatayans aren't much for passive aggression, are you?
As I was saying, I think maybe the reason there isn't a fast travel here is potentially the point later where you have to shut. Maybe that's why there isn't a fast travel here. It's because it actually shuts, unlike anywhere else. I'd like to return in midday. Right. I was also thinking perhaps there's
Captain,
some kind of...
a word?
Oh, okay, I'll speak to you, Maya. It's fine. But perhaps there's some kind of event that happens here, and like you have to walk to the Valian place. Anyway, Maya, hello?
Your orders, Captain?
You wanted to speak. How did you and Ashiza first get acquainted?
I won a shooting competition at the Ranganui's estate. This was a few years before enlisting with the Navy. As a reward, he gave me the freedom of the Royal Eyrie and said I could take my pick of the warbirds.
Maya kneels and strokes under Ashiza's beak.
Stinkfeathers here kicked a rather pretty hawk off my arm so he could have me all to himself. Been inseparable ever since.
Alright. Well, she didn't really want to speak then, did she? That's alright. Head in here. Go report back to the Valians. Do we tell the Valians about the black powder? That's going to be a question. I think we could. I think that might be something we're going to have to answer. We'll see. Right. Head up to the top. There are 2 Valian ones, but we only speak to the director now pretty much, so that's fine. Right. And in here... Hello, director.
Do you suppose a Hasongo was a kind of vengeance for Rawatai's assistance with the God Hammer? Oh, listen to me. It all sounds perfectly mad.
Alright, see you later.
Leave it to me.
Yes, there's nothing to speak to the Valians about. No reason they would want to know any of that. Right. Well. I did also notice our reputation with the Juana went up. at the end of last episode, so I may check our rep after this. Right, so let's head out here and have just a quick look at our rep. So, once it loads it all in. There we go. Right, so it said we went up to moderate with the Juana. Oh, we were only at 3 before, I guess.
It would be a shame to deprive the Juana of my talents. Ikera, I am a gift to my people.
Came up with all that from the warm waters of the bathhouse, did you?
Well, not all of us clear our heads with a cold bath.
Okay. Well, let's leave by sea. And we can now take a different group of people along. Just mix things up a little bit. Right. One of the people we haven't heard from yet are the Principi. But they didn't really want us to go, they didn't really tell us to go to Sango. So let's just do a quick quest recap. So we got to speak to the Guildmaster. Definitely. We got to go to the Ashen Maw. We got to wait to the Animancers to finish calibrating. Who knows how long that'll take. Lighted Path. We gotta go and do that. We'll probably do that now. Painted Masks. Wait for a Loth. And then we got this one, which is just explore the Razai Passage, which I guess is this bit then. We may explore further over on that side. Also, the only big area we still haven't gone to is Splintered Reef. Yeah, I think so. Everywhere else we have gone to. At least that we've seen. Unless there's something else in that corner, which I don't think there is. I think there's probably this island and then probably like one more up there. Like in this area. Probably about there. Anyway. Also, where's that guy we need to speak to? Is over there. Okay. Probably because we keep going in and out and don't actually move forward time ever. Right. Goodbye, Maya. Hello, Edir. We need you to be here. Probably dismiss her and bring along Zoti. Perfect. Sacred Stair. Temple of Gone. Let's go. Right. All the way across the city. Also plenty of opportunities for more random encounters, which we aren't getting, which I guess means we're back out of them again. Is okay. Right. Into the temple. We'll set our formation, because we might have to fight. Yeah, let's see. So this formation's much easier. It's like, this, I think? Yeah. Nice if it saved the formation for individual combinations, but whatever. Not a big deal. Right. Who are we speaking to here? Definitely told to come here. I just don't know who we're... Was it along here? Wait, what is along here? Nothing. I thought it was, Odgra. Not that one. Not that one. Temple of Gone in Nekataka. Meet Ogni. Ogni. Along the back, maybe? Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah, I was right. Wasn't here. Hello. The woman's unceasing smile and direct, violating gaze give the strong impression of someone selling something.
Light of Aethys be upon you.
Byrne told us you could tell us about the partisans of the lighted path.
Your friend guided you truly. Gadarian Bosch has honored me with the duty of helping his message reach all of the faithful. We answer the shining God's call. He shows us the way and we march in his wake. Already the vanguard prepares to make its journey, with more soon to follow.
Who are the vanguard?
Gadarian Bosch leads the vanguard. They are the most righteous of the partisans. They will be the first to join the ranks of Aethys, the first to charge at his call.
Edir leans in towards you.
Baron said something about the vanguard. You don't think he's that dumb, do you?
Ogni's eyes shift momentarily to Edir, then back to you. She says nothing, merely re-raising her smile. How would I join the vanguard?
I'm afraid you cannot. The vanguard is reserved for the most faithful among us. You have not even joined the partisans.
I'm not sure what we're gonna go for. Which one? Aethys does not play favorites as Wodaka does. He would welcome all who wish to join him.
I agree. and Gadarian Bosch has admitted to the Vanguard all who asked to join. Unfortunately, even if I were to initiate you right now into our order, it would be too late to join the Vanguard. Their ship is docked right now in Nekataka and set to depart at any moment.
Edir looks at you with wide eyes.
You think he could be on it? If he left right after we did, we gotta go.
They won't take you, but there will be more ships to follow. Stay and learn about the partisans of the lighted path, and I'll see that there is room for you.
That's a real nice offer. We'll think about it and get back to you.
How would you join up with Aethys? Chase him in a boat?
Yes, in fact. We will follow him along the lighted path. When the time is right, he will welcome our souls into his legion. Gadarian Bosch has seen it.
Just your souls, then? Not your bodies?
Farewell. Ogune nods, her expression no different than it was when you arrived. We gotta go. They're leaving on a boat. Means they must be in Queen's Berth. Alright. Well.
Does it ever trouble you, being so far removed from the rest of your order?
You gonna call me heretical too?
Of course not. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
I didn't mean to jump on you. I'm just used to being called names.
It's all right. I understand the feeling.
Okay. Queen's Berth. Queen's Berth. Let's go. We'll catch them. As long as they're not leaving from the Brass Citadel, which it doesn't seem like they should. Right. And we'll run to our boat as quickly as we can. Hopefully we don't actually have to chase them down, but, you know, we'll see. Quick save and run along. Right through here. They should be over this way, I'd imagine. They're leaving by boat. If they're not...
We missed it. They're gonna park that thing next to Aethys and slit their own throats. I wish they'd gone ahead with it before they got Bairn involved. If we can't catch it, can you promise me we'll go right now?
We'll go right now.
I knew there was something I liked about you.
Okay. Well, we gotta get, like, out here as soon as possible. Right. Go right now. We're going. We gave Eddie our word. We're gonna do it. That's him. Get him. Our boat goes so much quicker. Right. Doesn't stand a chance. Hello. Oh, straight into a fight? Alright, there's nothing else. Just straight into a fight, huh? Well, luckily, our boat is slightly better equipped than their boat. So, Edier, charge. Kehu, time to start doing that one. We'll take a good shot at this one and reevaluate. Allah. Probably shoot one of those in there. And Zoti's gonna walk up this way. Go.
Try this.
In here. Right, we caught him. Switch to shark. Once you cast
That's
this.
it. Take you.
Right,
Death
shark.
to those who oppose the republics.
Nice. Okay, good, good. We can now take another shot at one of these. Probably this one.
How do you like that?
Oh, he just stopped existing. Okay, that's good. Kill that one. This is definitely very good.
There's something you don't see every day.
Okay, yeah.
That
But they just got absolutely destroyed.
Watch and learn. I got this.
I think we got a grimoire, but it might have been a journal. This one's invisible or something. Did we get a journal? I think it was a grimoire and it's stacked. Ah, we go below decks. I see. Right. Okay, that's fine. And here's where the real fight is. Or not.
The others have drunk, Baron. Their souls make their way to Aethys.
Oh, it's a suicide cult.
This isn't the time for hesitation. It's the time for faith. Come, let us show him together.
The man uncorks a vial hanging from his neck filled with a viscous fluid of earthy red. He raises it and waits. With unsteady hands, Baron uncorks an identical vial hanging from his own neck.
No, kid!
Edier steps forward, and I completely clicked on that too early. His palms are outstretched. Baron nearly drops the vial. He catches an awkward hold of it between his forefingers. His gaze drifts up to Edier. He stares with dull eyes as if he's trying to place him.
What is this? You aren't one of my flock. How did you get here?
Edier ignores Bosk, keeping careful eye contact with Baron.
Lower that. Let's talk.
Baron waits, the vial now clutched in one hand at chest height. Hear us out. Decide once you've heard all sides.
You can't let him decide for you. You know what Olava would think of this.
She isn't here to decide for me either.
The vial in Baron's hand hovers now just above waist height.
What is faith if it isn't tested? These people are willed here by Aethys to challenge you. Make him proud.
I will make him proud.
Sounds almost like a recitation. Edier's mouth is open, but he has no answer. He looks at you, desperation in his eyes. Okay, which one are we... Let's see. I think 5 is a little bit too on the nose. I think this one's a bit too self-righteous. I think this one's a little bit too straightforward. I think we're going to go the religion path. Your leader has read too many parables. The gods seldom have cause to test our faith.
Maybe he's not testing faith. Maybe he's testing if you can think for yourself.
But our faith, isn't that what the gods ask of us?
Baron's hand lowers. It hangs at his right side, the vial dangling.
Aethys has come just as I said he would. There will be no other chances.
Edier fumes at Bosk, his hand drifting towards his weapon.
He must be in need to reach out to us.
Effigy's eyes, kid. You think your tiny soul's gonna change his fate?
Edier's right. On the margin, the impact of a single added soul would be infinitesimal.
Right, that's the basic idea.
But he has called for us.
Baron's expression shifts suddenly. He looks like someone who's been slapped hard across the face. His fingers relax and the vial clatters to the ground, splattering the deck with what might easily be mistaken for a gruesome bloodstain.
Aethys, forgive me.
Edier takes what sounds like his first breath in a while. His fingers trace over his mouth and beard in a rhythm of reassurance.
As you wish, then. Abandon your god. For betrayal there can be no forgiveness. You will receive not his mercy, but his justice.
All acts can be forgiven by a truly benevolent soul.
Don't you got somewhere you need to be, Bosch? If you're having second thoughts, I can help you follow through.
Not a one.
Bosch smiles and raises his vial towards Edier and Toast. He downs the fluid in a single gulp.
The shining god will light the way.
He barely gets the sentence out before the first spasm racks his frame. A reddish froth bubbles from his lips and he collapses to the floor, flopping and arching like a netted fish. One final rigid convulsion, his breath stops and his body settles heavily on the deck in an unnatural pose.
Think he's alright? He looks a little seasick.
Only died before he got anyone else involved. Baron stares silently Gatherian Bosk. Spittle bubbles at the lips of the corpse that are still popping.
That would have been me. If I were stronger, it would have been me.
Lucky you weren't stronger then. The gods might have rights to our souls, but they got no right to our lives. Seems to me they'll take from you whatever's not nailed down if you let them.
I could devote my entire life to Aethys, and it would never redeem this.
Edir swallows and tries to say something. In the end, he just nods.
For right now, let's just get you home.
Okay. Actually, didn't go too badly. Didn't go too badly at all. So do we have a quest with that? Return him to Asango. Well, we can do that. We can definitely return him to Asango. Although, really, do we want to return him there? Not a very good, place to be. It'd be much better with us. I am keeping an eye out for this captain down here. If we happen to have a way of, we're gonna crisscross, I think. Yeah, that wasn't a good point to drop down and get him. Fine, we'll get him next episode, probably, on our way back to Nekataka. It looks like that's where he's headed. That's okay. Edir looks up expectantly as Bern disembarks the more defiant without a word to anyone. Bern begins to head off, staring straight ahead with sunken eyes, and doesn't break stride when he passes Edir.
Bern.
The boy is taking several steps before he seems to have heard anything at all. When he stops, he doesn't turn to face Edir at first, as though keeping his options open. A long moment passes, then, with persisting hesitation, he turns.
I'm not sure what you want to talk about. I have my life, and I know it's because of you. I know I should be thanking you. But the truth is, I don't know if I want to be here now, or what I'm supposed to be doing. And I still don't know what to say to Aethys when I meet him one day.
Sounds like a problem that Edir has been struggling with for some time.
It should be the other way around. He's the one who owes you an explanation.
Baron avoids Edir's gaze.
You hear me, kid? He owes you.
Baron gives an absent nod, still looking down, and says no more. Alright, well, on that, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.